Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another coffee rant with Dano and Frank, the patriotic bald eagle. Tonight we are drinking Tim Hortons. It's a good coffee. I like it. It's a nice mid-afternoon coffee. If you have to hit pause on this video to get your coffee together or whatever beverage you deem necessary, go ahead and do that now, as this will be a lengthy discussion. Guys, it is all falling apart. I am sounding the alarm. It is just absolutely ridiculous. All of these different recalls going on. Prices continue to rise in the grocery stores. Food shortages. It is just a whirlwind of events, a hurricane of events that is happening. Winter is upon us. We have the cold weather. We had some snow yesterday. Not that that was that big of a deal. Compared to everything else going on, the snow was nothing. Hopefully, you are prepared a little bit for winter, as we may have snowstorms here and there. Make sure you are prepared a little bit and save up on some of these deals as we come across them. If you're new to the channel, that is what we mostly do on this channel, is try to save you money at the grocery stores. Over the last couple years, we have tracked all of the different the price increases, heavy price increases at the grocery stores. 50% seems to be the average of what people are spending more at the grocery stores on the same items, same particular items that you spend. 50% more is now the norm of what most people are spending per month than what they used to. Now, even at per month, that's 50% per year. Do the math on that. Do the math on that. And that is for surely what we're spending even on the sales. So any ways that you can save by buying up the different deals as we see them, that is what we try to point out. Because, guys, these are some rough times, and we have rough things going on. Wanted to wait a little bit on this one before we talked about it, because there was a lot of things going on. A lot of people saying different things about this recall. Apparently, it is real. It has been confirmed. 20,000 pounds of TGI Fridays boneless chicken bites have been recalled. Okay? Now, and it's for plastic pieces in the chicken. There's so many different recalls, guys. The spinach recall, I have a feeling that's going to be a lot bigger than what they mentioned before. I feel like, just like the cantaloupe, I feel like that one is going to grow and grow. So make sure you check that video out. That was the last coffee rant that we did, if you look back in our videos. Okay, so the boneless chicken bites, the honey barbecue flavored chicken bites, is the one that was recalled. The Food and Safety Inspection Service with the USDA issued a food recall for about 26,550 pounds of chicken bites manufactured on October 3rd after receiving complaints from consumers that discovered plastic under the breading of the bites. Taking a long time to get this out here. Maybe people just figured it out or just found out. I mean, that could very well be too. Maybe. The restaurant's chain supplier Simmons Prepared Foods Incorporated voluntarily recalled the product, as it is believed the bites were contaminated with extraneous materials, specifically pieces of clear, hard plastic. So it's real. It's real plastic. It's real terrible how we keep having these recalls every day. Apparently, let's see. Okay, so we're going to go. This was the best if used by date of December 26, 2024. So this would have extended out a year. The establishment number was P as in Paul dash 20287. And that is inside the USDA mark of inspection. So what we have here, as soon as I can fix this, there we go. Again, I'll read that establishment number again. It's P as in Paul dash 20287 with a best by date of December 26, 2024. So if you have that, take it back and get your money back. And the one, so we have another recall here. Like I said, guys, it's all coming together or falling apart, or I don't know, guys. I really don't know. We need to be prepared. we need to make sure that we are stocking up on things, and make sure you're always checking the food. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below. We've been covering these things every day to try and keep us and you guys safe from all of these things going on. A lot of people did not even know about the spinach recall, so we're getting this information out here as fast as possible. There was a potato salad recall in Ohio, and I think that was today. And I just want to make sure. Let's see. Potato salad recall is a warning issued over listeria fears. Boy, listeria and salmonella, that seems to be going around everywhere. This happened yesterday. Let's see. Let's check with the Food and Drug Administration. Harold Salads Incorporated voluntary recalls assorted deli. They're just going to give the numbers. Hy-Vee Incorporated is recalling all varieties and all sizes of its Hy-Vee potato salad and mealtime potato salad because of a presumptive positive microbiome. So, listeria, basically. So, that one, let's see. I usually give these things a couple days before we actually talk so much about them because, there was a couple different recalls that people put up on here and then come to find out it was something else. So we want to make sure that we're reviewing all this information as we go along. It does look like this potato salad was recalled. Thought it said Ohio, though. Let's see. One on Newsweek, but I don't just subscribe to Newsweek, so I can't get that information. Let's see. We'll just go to the FDA's website here. Okay. Let's see. Company announcement. Out of an abundance of caution, Harold Salads of Cleveland, so it was Ohio, is recalling assorted deli salads packaged in various sizes. Recalled products may be contaminated with listeria. There have been no reported illnesses or adverse health effects reported to date. However, Harold Salads Incorporated is proactively recalling specific batches to which this risk applies. The following products should be disposed of immediately. Label examples are included. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, is that, okay, you discard it. How do I get my money back? Like, I guess you would want to go onto Harold Salads Incorporated, and hopefully you can take a picture of it, and then they'll probably just tell you to throw it away and give you your money back. Because, it's no fault of your own for buying their product, right? They just say to throw it away. It's kind of why I don't like reading from... yeah, that's probably what you should do right away, but you want to make sure you're going to get your money back as well. Because that's the thing here. Throwing away your food and not getting the money back. Okay, Southern potato. Wow, there's a lot of them. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Boy, I don't even know. Guys. I'm not going to read through all these because we have a lot to discuss tonight. Original potato salad, rotini garden medley, Greek orzo, black bean and corn salsa. What the heck? So it's a lot of different products from this Harold Salads Incorporated, not just potato salad. Different salads. Amish wedding, a lot of different Amish wedding products. Poppy seed pasta salad, original macaroni salad of the Harold's brand, I guess. I don't know. And there's even more. Products were available at the following locations. Okay, different locations here in Ohio. There's like 100 of them. Boy, I'll tell you what I am going to do. If you, so the Harold's product salads, right? Potato salads, whatever these are, the different Amish wedding salads were affected. Original macaroni, Amish potato, Amish macaroni, black bean, Greek orzo, rotini, original potato salad with egg, and then just the original. They have the dates on here. To get this information, just look up the FDA's website on the salads recall by Harold's Foods, and that's H-E, not H-A. Harold's, Herolds, Salads Incorporated. Okay, you can also go on their website for a full thing. We're looking, we're right on the FDA's website here, so you can check here. And I'm going to also read this right here. Listeria is commonly known for causing fever, muscle aches, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, and may also lead to stillbirth in severe cases. Oh, boy. Persons exhibiting any of these symptoms should seek medical attention immediately. Customers that... Okay, I got a headache. Let me call my doctor. These things, I'll tell you, I'm not going to let myself get worked up. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to take a little pause, take a little breather with me here. It's good coffee. Good coffee. I'm going to give you their phone number. Okay, so call them up. Let them know, like, hey, guess what? I got your potato salad here. No, look on the FDA's website to get all the dates and everything. There are so many and so many different places that this was delivered. I just don't want to spend the time to go over all of them. If you have any of these products in your home, get on the FDA website and check for these different products right away. They have the expiration dates for each one of them. If they were all the same, then I would go over them, but they're not. There's just so many. Thank you to our viewers who let me know about this, because that's how we're getting this information out so fast. Right? I can't do the store videos that we do, and then all the other stuff that we do on the channel here. I'm a one-man wrecking crew here, and it's hard to get all this information out here all the time as quick as I can. Thank you to some of our Ohio viewers who were pointing this out, because this is crazy. This is a lot, guys. This is a lot, and it's nuts. I mean, a lot of people were talking about the TGI Friday thing. I read a couple articles about it yesterday. It was a little fuzzy, but they had an update on USA Today and the FDA's website as well. That was the point where it was like, okay, now we can talk about it. Because I wanted to make sure that that was a real thing. Because I was starting to read some of it, and it sounded a little fishy at first. And I don't want to put any fishy information out here. So we had to wait to talk about that recall a little bit. And I know a lot of people were talking about it, but we still have to do a little bit of research and dive deep, because we want to make sure before we put something out here. Good to throw the caution out there. Okay, like, hey, hold on here. Don't throw it away just yet. But still, we always want to make sure that we're putting out here the right information. Okay, so customers that have affected product are asked to either dispose of the product or return it to Harold Salads Incorporated. So what do? Do you mail it? Don't do that. I would just, I'm going to give you their phone number, and if you have these products, and if it's on the FDA website, I would call them first. And they may just give you your money. Maybe they'll ask for the UPC code. Maybe they'll just, I don't know, give you your money, because they have to give you your money back. I mean, that's, they say, we appreciate your cooperation. For more information or assistance, please contact Harold's Salads Incorporated. Harold's with an H, or H-E, not H-A, Herolds Salads Incorporated. Harold's Salads Incorporated. Area code 216-991-7500. That's area code 216-991-7500. And that is Cleveland, Ohio 44128. Cleveland, Ohio, area code 44128. And if you go on the FDA's website here, after you've already checked to make sure, I would just check. And this could get updated, guys. This could get updated with more expiration dates and stuff like it. It could be getting updated right now as we're talking. These recalls and everything are happening every day. Every day, guys. We had a couple viewers who were talking about this the other day, and I had read a little bit on it too. More recalls here in 2023 than ever before. Ever before. We need to pay attention to this, because crap is in the food, and we need to make sure that we're not, that we're being cautious. And that is all for that. They put some photos on here, the black bean corn salsa, stuff like that. Poppy seed pasta salad. There are some pretty big photos on here. I do like that. FDA website is pretty good when it comes to these things. And I also wanted to mention, before we shut it down here, they did the investigation into, uh, hold on, I'll pull it up here real quick. Make sure we're, yes, the investigation into the applesauce. 2,000 times higher lead levels in the cinnamon applesauce packets of Wanabana, Weiss brand, and Schnucks. 2,000. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And you don't have to be a genius to figure that one out. I mean, that's just that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. With that, we're done with the recall talk, and we're just going to talk about, hey, we're just going to have a nice, calm rest of the coffee rant here. So, what do you guys think about all this? Some things I'll leave off the channel here. I will leave some different opinions set aside. I don't know really what. I don't know what to think about it. I know it seems like it's just every day. A lot of people are aware of these things too, right? We're actually finding these different things in these recalls. How many of these recalls have slipped by and just maybe nobody got sick, or people got sick and just got over it? That cantaloupe recall was an eye-opener. An eye-opener of how far this can spread, how much it can spread. And look at the oatmeal. Look at the Quaker Oats, the Quaker oatmeal granola bars that have to be cooked to be packaged. And I understand salmonella can get on different equipment and stuff like that, but doesn't heat kill it? I mean, I'm under the impression that heat will kill it. Apparently, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the exact process of how they make granola bars, but I know it does take heat and then cooling and packaging all in one thing. It just seems like this is happening far too often. Far too often. We need to continue to be vigorous in our testing of these things. Our labs need to we need to recalibrate everything. We need to make sure that everything that is going through, that people are eating, that's getting packaged, we need to make sure that all of these processes, we need to make sure everything's clean. We need to make sure that we're keeping a good eye on employees that are working these places, making sure that they are following the right steps that they have to do to keep the food supply safe. It's amazing how it just seems to be falling apart one day at a time. Now, some of these things, I mean, have you ever heard of when it rains, it pours? Because that is what it's seeming like here. I wonder, I mean, I'm not going to look up on my computer, but, it seems like for a while there were train derailments like a couple train derailments every week. There's probably one going on right now. However, the news is leaning us toward making sure that, we're paying attention to the food. Our eyes are literally being drawn off of something else. And I'm trying to pay attention to paying attention to what that something else is. We need to make sure that we're watching with everyone. Make sure you tell your family. Make sure you share this video. Share this video on your social media. I know some of our viewers were saying they were doing that. Make sure that you're paying attention to everything. Let me tell you, I can't name one product, but me and Jessica were talking about this. It's been a few weeks, but we were talking about how like a lot of products just don't taste the same anymore, and like the smell of some products too. Different things, like it could be anything, like a bag of chips, a can of beans. I'll tell you, that's one reason why we stopped buying Van Camps, because not only were the beans tasting terrible, it smelled bad. And if it smells bad, it probably is bad. And this wasn't just one can, this was several. Another reason why I like Del Monte. Now, I don't think it's a big issue with Aldi, but I have gotten a couple cans of their canned vegetables before, and it smelled a little funny. Now, maybe it was just me. I don't know. That's why I like Del Monte. Del Monte, Fresh Like, which I don't see much Fresh Like anymore. I don't. Did they get rid of Fresh Like? I don't know. If they do, there's not many. And I do know that Green Giant seems like it's kind of going out the door. I'm seeing less and less of that every time I go to the store. However, I went to Dollar Tree today. Dollar Tree video coming out in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe down below, as we do these videos every day to try and help keep you in the know. Keep you up to date. I mean, it's hard to do. These recalls have kept me busy. And believe me, I would rather be talking about other things other than, hey, guess what? There's more food you have to throw away. I won't. I'll get my money back. I couldn't believe when they had the Jif recall a little year and a half ago, how many people were just throwing away their peanut butter and not going and getting their money back. We saw Jif disappear for, a couple months. Then it came back. It was at the same price. People were like, wow. After that huge recall and all the money they lost, they didn't lose any money. You bought the peanut butter and didn't ask for your money back. I did. And I don't know, maybe more and more people just did get their money back, but it wasn't a big thing. I saw people buying Jif peanut butter who were, that had to that threw theirs away because they just didn't want to touch it. I don't know. I mean, this is how they'll get away with it. This is how they get away with it, because they're still making your money. You're throwing away the product, and then you go back to them. This is why I was against Jif peanut butter for so long. You neglected this recall for so many months, and I don't know. I feel like that recall was there. Not that there was something more to that, but I don't know. I just felt real funny about that recall, which is why I feel the same way about Jif peanut butter today. It's just, I don't know, but took mine back, got our money back. And that's been a while. It's been a year and a half. That is not new news. I'm just saying that people lose faith in these products, right? And we may see them disappear at some point. We have shortages of things. We have shortages of ingredients. I feel like a lot of these places are cutting corners. They're cutting corners, and things are happening to the food. Now, some things that are coming outside of the country, well, I hope they're being tested, right? Like all the cantaloupes that came over from Mexico. Well, those are the ones that are affected with the salmonella. And there's a lot of them covering, I think, all 50 states now. I know the Quakers, that's spreading. That's spreading out everywhere. That's why I say the spinach is probably going to spread out too. The fresh market spinach, and then the Publix. Publix covers a lot of ground in the southern states, so it may not get the traction up here because we don't have Publix, at least not yet. But I bet you a company like Publix is regretting doing business with Fresh Market or whoever they're called. I don't know. There's probably another recall happening right now, guys. So stay tuned. It's probably not over, right? The 25,000 pounds of the honey barbecue chicken bites. I don't know how popular those are. Nobody ever talks about them on our channel anyway. But plastic pieces in them. I mean, I understand, and people are going to say in the comments, accidents happen, this happens. This is happening way too much. This usually happens like maybe a few times a year. This is happening every week, every few days. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this onslaught of food recalls, and I will try to talk about them in our upcoming coffee rant for tomorrow night. I am visiting Kroger tomorrow. We're going to try and focus on the different holiday deals going on. That video will be out Thursday morning, bright and early, for you guys to hopefully find some good sales of some things to stock up on. But be wary and keep an eye up for whatever else is going to be on it. Quaker Oats, Quaker granola bars. Just something about that I'm just like, really? On top, produce, frozen fruits, Spinach has had listeria in it before. There's nothing new with that. But the timing of all this is what gets me. The timing. Every day there's something. And there might be something else extra to that. Right? Like the investigation of the FDA investigating the heavy amount of lead that could have been intentionally put into those applesauce packets that are targeted for our children. Let me know down in the comments what you think of that. Guys, thank you so much for watching tonight's Coffee Rant. Have a good night.